Affirm.
All right, Camelot 1 and 2, you guys set?
Camelot
Yeah.
2's here.
Present.
Camelot 1.
All right, Bengal 1, 2, and 3.
Bengal 1's here.
2.
All
One.
right, Mako 1 and 2.
We're here.
All right, Trident 1.
Here.
Shark 1 and 2.
Shark 1.
All right, no Shark 2.
We'll have a Shark 2. Talon, you're now Shark 2 lead.
Copy. Yep, Shark 2 is here.
All right, tonight we'll be on server 1. Current weather for today is going to be at 425 local, wind 035 at 5 knots, skies clear. Temperature is 22 degrees Celsius, altimeter is 2992. No illumination. This is going to be early dawn mission. Mission starts at 0530. Situation: Iran continues to harass shipping traffic in the Strait of Hormuz. After recent attack on the Kuwaiti oil tanker Al Rika, officials have discovered that the warhead containing blister agents called sulfur mustard. Some of the systems from the watchstanders on board have been first and second degree burns, blisters, and some bleeding in the lungs, causing pulmonary edema. It is assessed the Iranians used a Silkworm missile from Qeshm Island for the attack on Al Rika. Intel has provided locations for possible storage locations of chemical weapons. Although the reporting is highly sensitive, it is considered that Iran has about 2,000 pounds of chemical weapons stored throughout the country. In order to prevent further attacks on shipping, the U.S. will strike three known storage locations of chemical weapons, Silkworm missile sites, and Chinese frigates. It's evaluated that the frigates have brought a precursor for some type of hemorrhagic fever causing biological weapon, and the U.S. has established an inspection team to travel through Iran to inspect known locations of chemical and biological weapon storage. Commander's intent. Tonight's mission, we're going to strike known locations of chemical weapon storage, destroy Chinese frigates, and remove the ground threat for the UN inspection team from the south. Intel for enemy ground forces. Iran maintains some modern air defenses with recent sale of the S-300 system from Russia in 2017, but most of the work is completed by proven systems like the Hawk and SA-6. Armored units are somewhat old, like the T-72 and BMP-2, but they account for a majority of Iran's ground forces. What you see on the left is what known forces are in the mission and estimated units within the mission. Air order battle for tonight. Just go ahead and take a peek at that. Concept of operations. All these phases, it doesn't matter which when we start the phases, they all can happen at the same time for the most part. But phase 1 is going to be seed and cap, suppress the SA-2 at Qeshm Island and SA-2 at Manab. Cap support strikers north of Qeshm Island and Bandar Abbas. Phase 2, strike chemical weapon storage locations, destroy the frigates at Phase 3. Phase 4, destroy Silkworm sites, and Phase 5, destroy resistance to UN inspection team. Again, like I said, phases can occur at any time. Air-to-air ROE is you must be engaged, or other BOO forces must be engaged in order to fire. We don't want to fire first. All right, operations for departure for 17. It'll be case 1 off the TDR. Spawn order is going to be all the Tomcats off the deck first. Then Bengal 2, Bengal 1, that's going to be seed and cap. And then Camelot 2, 1 and 2, you guys are strikers, and Bengal 3 is going to be command. I'll be the last one to take off. Again, remember, lights off until you salute on the cat. TDR is steaming northeast at 20 knots. And right now it's tracking 15. When I made this brief, I think we're up to 16, 17. For the JTF501 guys, you'll be departing out of Al Manad. Weather was, like I said earlier in the brief, you're departing off the active runway 09. Okay. This is the overview for the flights. Just take a second to take a peek. For example, Camelot 1 is going to be CT1 on the far left there. TD1 is going to be Trident 1 on the far right. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'll try to get to the next slides as quickly as I can, but it's going to go over every flight that's flying this first half. All right, Victory 3, your mission tonight is Seed. You'll be flying towards Manab for the SA-2. Your waypoint 1 is going to be Shell 1, that's your tanker. Navigation target points are already entered in your plane. 1 is IP, 2 is your ST for the SA6 site on Lorak Island, and 3 is the ST for the SA2 at Manab. These are also on your knee boards as well. Commence when able. Coordinates for search and track radars are on your knee boards, and keep coordination traffic on your intra-flight comms. The removing of this site here will allow Mako 1 and Trident 1 to attack their targets in Manab. Any questions for Victory 3? All right. Bengal 2, you guys are doing SEAD at Manab SA2. That's a typo. You're doing Ketchum Island. Waypoints for you guys. Waypoint 1 is Shell 2. Waypoint 2 is IP. Waypoint 3 is Target. Waypoint 4 is Bullseye. Commence when able. Coordinates for your track radar and search radar on your knee boards. And like Victory 3, keep coordination traffic on your interflight comms. Removing of this will allow Camelot 2 and Mako 2 quicker access to their targets on site. Any questions for Bengal 2?
So are we hitting the other SAM sites that are on Ketchum Island, or is it just Manab?
No, this is Ketchum Island. That's a typo on the top left. It's supposed to be Ketchum, not Manab.
Got it.
Any objections for us mixing up that loadout?
Nope. You're flight leading. Do what you want.
Copy. Good to go. Thanks.
Bengal 3, that's going to be me playing command. I'll be armed with 4 88s in case somebody needs something. But other than that, I'll just be admin orbit at Bullseye. Bengal 1, your job is cap for the central. There's your air order battle at expected targets, F5s and MiG-21s. For your waypoints, waypoint 1 through 4 is going to be your box for your cap. Waypoint 5 is bulls, and you'll be tanking off a Shell 2. Any questions for Bengal 1?
Where's Havadaria?
Havadaria? It is about right up in here, just north of that Hawk site.
Thank you.
Yep. Camelot 1. Your target is target Alpha, the Gavardin chemical weapons storage. For your waypoints, waypoint 1 is Shell 3, that's your tanker, assigned tanker. Waypoint 2 is IP. Waypoint 3 is target. Waypoint 4 is bulls. Commence when you guys are able to. Coordinates for warehouse and command center on your knee board. You're going to have to locate the scuds and destroy them as they tend to move from time to time. Any questions for Camelot 2?
Nope.
All right. One thing I need, I'm sorry, Camelot 1. One thing I need to point out for 1 is that you do have an SA-10 site that's semi-close, but you do have a mountain range protecting you from the SA-10. It's going to be the SA-10 at LAR, so just keep that in mind.
Roger.
All right, Camelot 2, you're taking out the Kashara Bala chemical weapons storage. You have the same load as Camelot 1. Waypoints are as follows. 1 is Shell 3, that's your tanker. Waypoint 2 is Rally. The reason Rally there is because we need Bengal 2 to take out that SA-2 on Ketchum. Waypoint 3 is your IP. Waypoint 4 is Target. Waypoint 5 is Bull. Admin orbit at Waypoint Rally until Bengal 2 clears the SA-2 on Ketchum Island. We'll coordinate that on Command Freak on 288. Coordinates for warehouse and command center on your knee board. After you destroy those, then locate the scuds and destroy them. Any questions for Camelot 2?
Nope.
Righty. All right, Mako 2. You guys are taking out the frigates. There's 3 frigates in the harbor there at Bandar Abbas. Your waypoints are as follows. Waypoint 1, Texaco 4. Waypoint 2 is Rally. Waypoint 3 is IP. Waypoint 4 is Target. And Waypoint 5 is Bulls. Same like Camelot 2 for you guys. Admin orbit at Waypoint Rally until Bengal 2 clears the SA-2. Coordinates for the frigates are on your knee board. For you guys, you're going to have to keep above flight level 26 just to avoid the SA-6. You're going to have a Hawk site to your south and an SA-11 at Bandar Abbas, so you have to contend with that as well. So you might be able to drop them right at the max range of your weapons there. Any questions for Mako 2?
No, good.
All right. Victory 1, your target's the Silkworm site. Your waypoint 1 is going to be Shell 1, that's your tanker. Navigation target points are 1 is going to be IP, then your ST is going to be the Silkworm site. For Victory 2, commence when able. Coordinates for the radar and launchers are on your knee board. The launchers are close enough that one bomb should knock out both of them. Coordinates are on the knee board. Any questions for Victory 2? Or Victory 1, I'm sorry.
Negative.
All right, Victory 2. You're taking Silkworm site at target Gulf. Same applies as Victory 1. Waypoint 1 is Shell at your tanker. Navigation target points. First one's IP, and then ST for the Silkworm site. Same as Victory 1. Coordinates for radar and launchers are on your knee board. Launchers are close enough again that one bomb between them should kill both of them. Any questions for 2? All right. Mako 1, you're responsible for the Manab resupply convoy. Your waypoints are as follows. Waypoint 1 is Texaco 2, that's your assigned tanker. Waypoint 2 is Rally. Waypoint 3 is IP. Waypoint 4 is where the convoy is supposed to start. Waypoint 5 is where the convoy is supposed to stop. 6 is Bullseye. I need you to do an admin orbit at Rally until Victory 3 clears the SA2 at Manab. The resupply convoy is supposed to be supplying the 109s north of Zurich with artillery shells, possibly filled with chemical weapons. So we need to make sure that convoy is wiped out before they get there. Any questions for Mako 1?
No, negative.
All right. Trident 1. You're taking out the Garuk artillery. No, I take that back. Manab chemical weapon storage. I'm looking at 2 different slides here. The Manab chemical weapon storage, your waypoints are follows. Waypoint 1 is Texaco 3, that's your assigned tanker. Waypoint 2 is Rally. Waypoint 3 is IP. Waypoint 4 is Target. Waypoint 5 is Bulls. I need you to admin orbit at Waypoint Rally until Victory 3 clears the SA2 at Manab. It assessed that the hangars are storing the M109 rounds filled with mustard agents. Coordinates for the hangars and command center are on your knee board. Let's see, you guys have any questions for Trident 1?
Yeah, real quick, I'm sorry. You said waypoint 1, 2, and 3. I got 4 and 5. I just didn't get 1, 2, 3.
Okay, waypoint 1 is Texaco 3, that's your tanker. Waypoint 2 is Rally. Waypoint 3 is IP. Waypoint 4 is Target, and Waypoint 5 is Bulls. It's already listed in your on your flight plan for your jet. Shall be listed in there, and they're also on the knee boards as well.
Roger, thank you.
No problem. All right, Shark 2. You are responsible for the Garuk artillery. It's just north of Zurich. Waypoint 1 is Texaco. Waypoint 2 is IP, and Waypoint 3 is Target. Commence when you get the chance. There's a Hawk site to the north, but you can use the mountains to mask from the Hawk site. Any questions for Shark 2?
No, seems straightforward.
All right. Shark 1 targets the Srock Armored Division. Waypoint 1 is Texaco 1, your tanker. Waypoint 2 is IP. Waypoint 3 is Target. The Armored Division or Srock pose a threat to the UN inspection team and need to be neutralized. The 5th Cavalry Regiment will be waiting until you're overhead. The surface-to-air threat, the local surface-to-air threat moves every day, so we can't give you the exact locations of the SA-19 or SA-13. So you're tracking that. Make sure you're on your assigned frequency, your interflight frequency, because the Armored Division is supposed to be linking up with you, letting you know when they move out and when they get on station. Any questions for Shark 1?
Do we have a cap?
Cap is going to be provided by Bingle, but the only known air threat that should be in your area right now is going to be the AH-1. MiG-29s, 21s, and F-5s are not up at this time.
Okay.
All right, here's the tanker assignments for 17 and JTF501. This is approximate locations. Assigned altitudes have been put into your flights as well, minus the Victory flight. All right, AWACS support. For those that are flying CLAP, Overlord is going to be the primary for AWACS tonight. Wizards are going to be watching over the TDR, and Watch will be over the ABE, if I'm not mistaken. These are the communications. The actual flight communications that will be in the mission knee boards. So when you pull up the knee boards at first and you go left, you have all the comms. They're listed in alphabetical order for every flight or anything that has a radio. So you'll be able to get that. Let's see here. Use interflight comms for mission coordination. So we try to keep the command net 288 clear for the most part. We got a lot of flights going on tonight, so we need to keep all the coordination on a different frequency. So, for example, if Camelot 2 is holding that rally, that Sundowner 3 SA2 site down, Shark 2 RTB, Talon 1 going tanker. Yeah, pass that stuff on 288. Anything else like I'm in from the north and all that other stuff, pass that on your interflight comms. See here, like if Winder needs to talk to Mako, check the mission brief, not the mission brief, but the mission knee board. Winder's frequency is going to be on there, so you'll be able to tune into 70 megahertz or mid 70 or whatever they're on to talk to them. Hornets for the most part will be using mids for the comms, but they have the FM frequencies as backup. For example, Bengal will be on mids 40, and they can use 40 megahertz as backup in case their mids fails. The Hornet pilots, you do not have to monitor your backup, as you do not need to monitor the backup. Just let command know if you're switching to backup. If your flight can't reach somebody, use command on 288 to have them switch frequencies. Sundowner needs to talk to Bingle. Just say, hey, Bingle, I need you to tune to 280, and pass your information on 280, vice 288. Does that make sense? All right.
For Hornet to Hornet coordination, if they talk on mids, we'll have unlimited range.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But the Tomcats can't talk on mids, and I don't think the F-16s can either.
Yeah, correct.
Yep. For recovery, this is the order for the most part. This will be case 1. BRC is going to be 060. ARCA will launch about 2 hours into the mission. So if you need a tanker on the way up, they should be there. In fact, I did forget something about the tankers. Because we have 2 flights going up, these tankers will be RTB at 08 local. That way they can refuel and go back up with fresh tankers for CVW9. So you guys are tracking. So at 08 will be the last call for alcohol, so to speak, for the tankers. And for JTF501, you're going to be recovering back at Manad. Active should still be 09. Success criteria: 3 chemical weapons storage facilities destroyed, 3 frigates destroyed, 4 silkworm sites destroyed, armor division at Sarak destroyed, artillery platoon at Group destroyed, and resupply convoy from Manab destroyed. Are there any questions?
I do have one question. When you said that we were launching, you said it was going to be case 1 conditions. Do you mean case 3 conditions?
It'll be case 1. We'll do case 1s for this morning.
Okay.
Yep.
We're doing mass departure radio.
We'll avoid that this morning. We'll get off the deck as fast as we can, but we got a long flight to the tankers, so we can pretty much catch up once we get on the en route to the tanker.
Copy.
Zero to launching at 2.
Yeah, 253.300. Nothing back for comms at all.
I just got him.
Yeah, I got him too. I got him, thanks. Hey, I'm dropping to 19,000, right?
And
Knuckles, our flight's dropping to from 28 to 19,000.
okay.
Visual, you're 8 o'clock.
Visual, buddy.
3-1. Camelot. 1-1. Request rejoin.
Man, we're gonna be fighting trim this whole time.
Yeah, it's changed a lot on altitude.
All right, I got the tanker in TWS. He's off our nose, 33 miles.
3-1. Camelot. 1-3. Request rejoin.
Crossed under.
Camelot 1-3. Looks like you're passing on command.
Ooh, we're getting some of that net static here.
I switched off 288. I'm staying on tank freak while we're here.
Now, Mako 2, be advised, Victory 3 was taken out by SHORADs.
There's 20,000 going to 19.
Take out the Mexico 3-1. Camelot. 2-2. Request rejoin. Command, Mako 1.
Let's make that 19.5. I'm nosing up.
Go for command.
Be advised, we are 60 miles from the tanker. Once we get gas, we'll
Camo flight,
that,
the tanker is Shell 3-1.
Mexico 3-1.
Mud spike, 10 o'clock SA2. Gonna keep the speed around 345 for them to join there.
Camelot 2-2. Request rejoin.
Or 300, stay at mill.
Camelot
2-2. Shell 3-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 20,000 at 280.
And blow checking in 98 miles from waypoint 1.
Good check, Blow. We are 32.6 miles flying the TACAN to the tanker now. We'll fly formation until you get here, buddy.
Roger, thanks a lot.
Tanker's starting to turn. Starting to head back this way.
Yeah, Mamba, looks like you're going to be the first to intercept. Yeah, Mamba, it looks like you're going to be the first one to intercept, brother.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Poisons and offside are Angels 19.4 for deconfliction, 30 miles out to tanker 6 o'clock.
Copy.
Victory 1-1, checking in 288.
Copy, Victory 1-1.
Be advised, Victory, or Wiley, crashed and is not joining us, so it will be Gremlin leading Victory 1.
Copy that, Victory 1-1.
How's it going, Bloat?
Knuckles, sorry, I was meant to check in on 30. I'm 85 miles from waypoint 1, 112 from the tanker.
Okay, we're just getting to the tanker now and starting to refuel, so you'll probably be here by the time we get everybody off the tanker.
Roger that, I've got 11 minutes to tanker.
Hey, Poisons, this is Knuckles. Bloat is about 85 miles from waypoint 1. He's on his way, so you guys could just hold on off the tanker once we complete refueling, and he should be there.
Yeah, copy that. We're 270 in the box. Gonna hold around 300. We'll let you guys fuel up first. We'll just sit off your observation starboard there.
Okay.
Port's left, right? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
That would be, yes. Visual traffic ahead.
Visual.
I'm bouncing a little bit anyways, so just a heads up.
Sounds good, brother.
Ready, pre-contact.
Shell 131-207, going to port side, observation point. Shell 31207, moving to
On your left.
starboard side, refueling station.
Abort rejoin.
Shell 31207, pre-contact.
Sorry, buddy, my trim is all over the place.
Shell 3-1. Camelot.
Yeah, it's going crazy for me
Request
too.
rejoin.
We're all good.
Ready, pre-contact.
The SA lock.
Yeah, they said Xerox on that SA2. I'm just letting Knuckles get out ahead of me here, and then I'm gonna I'll
Ready,
sink it.
pre-contact.
Wolf is behind us as well.
You're taking fuel.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
Command, Bengal 2 checking out of 208, pushing to tanker free.
I know I'm no power at 280 knots, trying to catch up. I've got Wolf and Knuckles off high to my 11 o'clock.
One of those is me.
Are you in front or behind?
I'm the furthest left jet. I got you. I'm right above you at your 11 o'clock high.
Got you.
Left jet.
Shell
Coming over
3-1. Camelot. 1-3. Request rejoin.
Return pre-contact.
Say your speed.
320 to catch up. Once I get up beside him, he's going to be doing probably 270, so I'll put that in the box.
Shell 3-1. Camelot. 1-3. Request rejoin.
Pre-contact.
Good for us.
Station taken.
Abort rejoin.
I might overshoot you a touch here. Give it a little blip for me. I'm like good power.
And this time they're currently in the tanker.
Blood checking in 48 miles from waypoint 1, 44 from the tanker, 5 minutes ETA.
You're taking fuel. Underway with the tanker now.
Roger.
Shell 3-1. Camelot. Camelot. 2. Request rejoin. Request rejoin.
Chicks in tow.
So Camelot 2, if you guys can back off a little bit from the tanker, sometimes when there's too many jets next to it, it starts to desync. So if you can back off about maybe 5-7 miles, that'd be cool.
You got it, I'm coming off throttle.
Shell 3-1. Camelot 1.
I'm getting really bad performance with all this stuff going on. I'm like getting a lot of stitching on my screen, so just a heads up.
Shell 3-1.
Roger.
Damage a little too.
Yeah, I think the render distance on the tanker is 10 miles. Try backing off outside that and it might improve.
Shell 3, 207, transfer complete, moving to observation point, starboard.
Shell 3, Camelot 1-3, moving to port observation. Contact. Return pre-contact.
SA2 spike.
And Circus, are you falling off, or are you staying up there?
Shell 3-1,
falling off.
Camelot 1-3, moving to starboard basket.
I'm just keeping it 230 in the box, so we're not too slow in case some crazy shit happens here.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
I'm 3 miles from now. I'm just gonna sit in a kind of an interception. But I'm slow, I'm at like 170.
Yeah, I'm 230 right now, and I'm slowly losing distance on him, so.
Return pre-contact. Contact. Return pre-contact. Yeah. Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact. Return pre-contact.
Okay, blown at 13 miles.
Roger. Bloat is 25 miles, 16 miles from tanker.
We're back about 3 miles behind up here.
Yeah, I'm sitting 5 miles.
Let me know if you have any issues.
Camelot 2 copies, reporting no spike. Looks like Cyborg took out the SA2 that was bothering us here.
Beautiful.
Strictly, this is Mako 2-1, advise we're pushing to IP.
Abort rejoin. Copy that 2-1. Shell 3-1.
I'm getting like extremely bad
Request rejoin.
This fucking tanker is desyncing like shit.
Camelot. Shell 3-1, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000. F2,
Poisons are using tag view on your machine.
Hey guys, let's go ahead and can the
Roger.
tanker for right now. Let's go do our mission. We're only 62 miles away from our freaking IP, so we'll come back and get it on the way back. Maybe it'll be a little better.
Yeah, Camelot 2-1 concurs, fuel state 12. What's your fuel state, guys?
9.8. I think we're fine now.
Poisons is a 10.1.
Roger. I think that's enough.
2.4.
Hey, offside, give me a wing roll real quick. Thank you.
Just gonna start getting in this first waypoint here, so I can get it on the T-pad.
Roger. Meanwhile, make your way to waypoint 2, max conserve at 25,000. And let's rally there.
I honestly can't even fly right now, Bloat.
Roger. Well, let's see if we make some distance between us and the group of pilots that is around the tankers. and see if it improves.
Alright, I'm pushing waypoint 2. I'll start flying out there.
Copy. Camelot 1, Camelot 2, 1 is 73 miles from rally point, max conserve 25,000.
Heads down for a moment.
Poison's crossing Angels 22 for 25 on heading 028.
Roger. Let me know if your performance improves.
Yeah, it seems to be getting a little bit better. I'm going to have to start programming. Once I get to 25, I'm going to level off and start programming.
Roger, roger.
It's wild how heavy we are, man. This thing don't even want to make Angels 25.
Yes, sir. It's definitely a pig with the double ugly.
Okay, offsite 028 for Angels 24. And I'm 61 off waypoint 2.
Roger. Got it. Oh, the float is 62.
Track 1 still holds short. I got the SA2 of Manob still up and running. I'm trying to get someone to suppress that one. Make a run. You guys can drift to the north. That SA2 should be good to go. Just watch out for those Hawk site and SA11 that matter boss.
I've got visual of you guys of my 3 o'clock, 6 miles.
Command copies.
Command Bengal 1.
Go for command.
Command Bengal 1, we are outbound from the tanker heading north to the cap zone. We've had a lot of issues with that tanker. Got one going to Alman.
Yeah, go ahead and let's just converge slowly into Loose Cruise, so we can go head down if needed.
Roger, gonna come off a couple degrees.
Offside, you give me a check on my inputs real quick?
And Bengal 1, command be advised.
Yeah, stand by.
Contacts over Ketchum Island, just middle of Ketchum Island.
Go ahead.
Bengal 1 copies.
2717.0754 north, 5559.1732 east, 031 for 111.2.
Go through the middle of the two.
Negative,
That's
negative.
correct.
It is not. It is not. These are coordinates for the other format. You need to go to data, aircraft, lat long format and change it, because these are for the JDAM format. So this is not decimal 1732. It is 17 seconds decimal 32.
You're gonna have to walk me through that real quick.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and go to HSI data.
Got it.
Hit left-hand side top aircraft A/C.
Got it.
Hit lat long on the bottom right.
Got it for SEL.
Yep, or SEC. I think it's seconds. So
SEC, I got it. Yeah, seconds. Yep.
Roger. Now you're good to go. Now you input them based on the first 6 numbers, and then enter, and then the last 2 numbers, just like in the JDAMs.
Thank you.
Strike please, Mako 2-1.
Roger.
If I hit UFC, I don't get an entry for that.
Go to HSI, then go to data. In the HSI data screen, go to AC, A/C, not UFC, sorry. And then at the bottom right, you will see lat long, and you need to change that format to seconds.
Okay, that's done, and then back to HSI data, UFC, and enter.
Yes, sir.
We're taking out this is Shark 2. We're taking out our targets. Hawkside isn't a factor right now.
Blue, can you give me a check one more time?
Okay, that Shark 2 west.
Affirm, yep.
GL3-1 single. GL3-1 single.
Alright, I got 217.1707.54 north, 55, 59, 17.32 east, 216 feet, 031 for 99.4.
That's readback correct, sir. And the second one? Are you inputting the second one? Just not bothering?
No, I'm just target opportunity.
Yeah, perfect. Same here.
Command, this is Mako 2. We are being engaged by SA-6 over the target area.
Bloat, I got you 3.5 miles off my port side. I'm rejoining with you.
Roger, visual. Mad Spike, SA2.
Mud SA2, 2 o'clock.
Jammer's on for now.
Music on.
Command, Camelot 2. Camelot 2 is inbound on the rally point, waypoint 2, southwest of Greater Town Island. Just had a Mad Spike SA2, now gone quiet.
Copy that. Bingo 3 is currently prosecuting SA2 and Manam.
Camelot 2 copies, fix. Okay. Are you guys on 288 at the moment, listening?
Yep, 288 on a pry.
Roger. Go ahead, fence in. 1 is fenced in 10.8.
2 is fenced in 8.8.
Three's fenced in 9.0.
Might sound stupid, and tell me if you already know this, but make sure you step into both your 2,000 pounders and set them to TOO individually.
They're done.
Roger.
I have to do that now, but I did align them already.
Good stuff.
I have a perfect view of your jet. You're right in line with my targeting pod looking at that waypoint. Is that?
It's awesome. You can actually point track me with it.
I'm still getting a ton of desync, so I'm not gonna really try and show off here.
Yeah, no worries. Just stay safe and let's try and deliver some ordnance, and we'll be good. That's the primary mission.
Okay, how do you want to approach this one then?
Right, we're going to, since we're already rejoined, we're going to take a check left here in 10 miles, go to waypoint 3, set your sequence if you haven't got it already. Looks like waypoint 3 and waypoint 4 are approximately 30 miles apart, or 40 miles apart. We're going to make a sharp turn to inbound, and we're going to put full mill, maybe climb out to 28,000. Pending threats, and then we'll release the 2 large bombs first, and then we'll come around northwest for a circle round.
Cool. Hawk mud spike at our 2 o'clock.
Yeah, Xerox gone quiet now.
So you want 31s off the rail first?
Yes, please. Yeah, let's get rid of all that dead weight, and then we'll look out for the scuds.
Just so you know, we can do them all, because the smaller 38s, we get a significantly larger drop zone for those, but if you want to do them in 2 runs, we'll do 2 runs.
Sorry, say it again. Meanwhile, check left for waypoint 3.
Heading select.
Yep.
Always.
Hey, at least you have your disengage button right there, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was just saying, when the 38s come off, because they're more aerodynamic, we have such a larger range that we have, I think, about 30 seconds on top of the big boys.
I see what you mean, Roger. Are you suggesting drop on the scuds first and then leave the static targets for the second pass? Or for a second drop, rather?
I was just suggesting we can do a 1-pass drop on all targets.
Yeah, Roger. Let's attempt that. And if you don't have a good solution on the heavy bombs, then go around for a second pass. But you're right. We should be able to get the aerodynamics fine.
So 500s are coming off the rail first.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. For some reason, my 31s want to keep realigning, but hopefully it stays okay by the time we get there.
Yeah, Roger. If you want to prevent that, try not to unbox them as you switch, and just box the other one, and that should keep it.
We have indications and warnings of a flight of F-5s departing from Keshen with instructions to intercept enemy aircraft north of Kesh.
Yeah, that's right below us.
Yes, sir, to our right.
Can you confirm those F5s are out of Keshen? Command confirms. Copy, Bengal 1 is looking for that Shark 1, flight of 1810, one shot down, RTB mission accomplished. Copy that, Shark 1.
I cannot wait to have all these bombs off, dude.
You and me both, sir. Camelot 1, Camelot 2.
Hey, break. You might want to call these bogeys we got coming off our 3 o'clock nose hot.
Victory 1, Victory 2, command, what's your guys' status?
Roger.
I got them within 40.
Yeah, there's another flight of friendlies right overhead with them. I think they're engaged. It's the Bengals, they just called it.
Okay, cool. I'm on 288, I just wasn't sure if that was that.
Roger. Got the F5 nails for sure.
Man, this is Mako 2-1, those,
SA6 mod.
Mod 6, 3 o'clock.
Roger. Music on, full mill.
Music on full most.
Camelot 1, Camelot 2. Alright, check right for target in 2 miles.
Mako 1 rolling in on target area. Copy that, Mako 1.
And checking right for target weapon.
2 coming right.
You're coming right. Three's Joker.
Copy.
Mud SA6, 3 o'clock. Rolling 2 o'clock.
Roger. Nose is up, plus 4 degrees.
2.
3.
Rolling out 064. Command Camelot 2-1, IP inbound 35 miles to target.
Copy that, Camelot 2, be safe. Uh, 3.9.
Leveling off 29,000. This thing is a pig.
2 copies, 29, visual on skids.
Roger, 1 copies, visual on Scuds. Scuds are in a formation 2x2. Recommend we take, I'll take the leftmost one. Poisons, you take the right close, and offside you take the left and right rear, and then we'll try to double up the ordnance in between them somewhere. I can also see a couple of vehicles protecting it just north to the compound and just east to the compound. Can you see those?
Copy that there, Mako 1, good job.
I have the
Visual.
Camelot 2, Camelot 1, all targets destroyed, heading back to Tanger.
Roger that, we're just prosecuting 24 miles. Alright, let's
Hey, I'm gonna drop on this right close and then switch to my 31s and drop on the warehouse and the command center as well. That's what we're talking about?
Roger.
Spike 11 o'clock, or 1 o'clock.
Command, Camelot 1-1.
No visual.
Go for command. Command, Kim-1 has prosecuted and destroyed all targets on its assigned mission. Copy that, Kim-1, you report RTB. Break.
Okay, let's you guys take the scuds and with your first bombs. So poisons, you take the 2 right-hand side. Offside, you take the 2 left-hand side. I will take the 2 air-to-air defenses, ground-to-air defenses rather.
Poison copies all.
I have no visual for the third time.
Roger that. You have no designated waypoint 4. It should bring you into the compound.
If you can't get it, I got 8 seconds. Let me know. I'll take them all 4 of them.
Got it.
Kim-1 and Kim-1.
Okay, which scuds are you guys going for here?
No, you're taking the left 2. I'm taking the right 2. He's taking the SAMs.
Nothing.
I'm in zone. Pickle times 2.
Roger. Loud pickle.
Switching to 31s.
And 1 on the warehouse, 1 on command?
Yes.
Yep, that's what I did. Both 31s away and 2 38s away.
Loud is also pickle times 4 and coming left.
Coming left.
Coming left.
Command Camelot 2-1 bombs away.
Try 1 is pushing off of target area to Kasab, rearm.
Copy that, try 1.
Mention waypoint 1. After we egress, we're going to head for the tanker.
Kim-1 2, Kim-1 1.
Abort rejoin.
Go ahead.
Hey, they've, if you didn't hear on command, we're going back to Al Dhafra, not the boat. 96 X-ray.
Roger, 96 X-ray, Aldafra, thanks. We've just dropped.
Alright, I just ran out of room on the teapot, but I did have 1 shack on command.
Yeah, command and the AA site next to it got hit.
Yes,
did you
guys.
get anything on the scuds?
Warehouse is hit.
We have command and the bunker destroyed. Other bomb ordnance still flying.
Offside, you get anything on those scuds?
I can't see anything on the teapot now. They were still in flight. Two AI destroyed.
Bigger 1 rifle.
2 scuds destroyed on my end.
Roger. Let's roll out waypoint 3, 217. We'll just backtrack the way we came to avoid the SA sites. Looks like primary targets destroyed, scuds partially. Is that right?
No, I got 2 confirmed kills on both scuds.
Roger. Yeah, we've got 2 scuds and the one of the SAM sites still alive. That's fine. That's acceptable.
Command, Kim-1 1.
Blue, can I kill this ugly guy?
I just want to know if
You still have ordnance? Yeah, of course.
run by AI or live. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
We will slow down and hold waypoint. Well, go waypoint IP and then waypoint 2.
Copy that. 2 stripped the rack and tank. I'm good to go.
Roger. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant kill the tank, as in kill the actual tank. But you had ordnance left. It's good. Yeah, that's fine. Drop your tanks if you can.
That's what I was talking about offside before. Like, we could also blow, correct me if I'm wrong, we could have multiplied the ones we got by 60 and that would have converted it for us, right?
Sorry, I missed the original message. What was that?
The coordinates they give us on the knee board, if we were to multiply the last digits together by 60, that would have manually converted it for us into what we just did, correct?
Yeah. So yes, exactly, because the last decimals are 100th of a second, which in itself is a 60th of a minute. So yeah. But it's a nice thing that you can actually convert it in the jet, between the two systems, because it's something that even kneeboard builder folks don't sometimes pay attention to. So it's good to know that what to pay attention to.
Yeah, for sure. 2 saddle right.
Visual, and I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go closer. I'm still getting a little bit of trippiness here.
Yeah, let's not risk it. Let's all come back home in one piece. Right, we're gonna be turning left here for waypoint 2. Good job, gents. I mean, we've got basically both of the structures and 2 of the scuds. I think I saw some bombs go a bit long. I don't know if one of us released late, or I also know that the SAMs have definitely moved because one of them drove into the compound.
Okay. Oh, offside. You didn't get confirms on the 2 scuds?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I was I checked it out on the pod just as we were ingressing, and it's no big deal. Like the 2 scuds on their own, that is nothing with the compound destroyed. That was the primary objective.
Yeah, for some reason the 2 big boys hit. I must have just been too late on the other ones. I looked down, it said I was in zone, and hit them, and then switched over, so I'm not sure if I was just too long on that.
Yeah, no trouble, man. Right, guys, let's switch to air-to-air just in case, and have those radars ready.
Two's good. Scanning 22 to 40.
Let's scan low then.
Roger. 1 scanning 25 to 37. Please scratch that 18 to 44.
Two scanning 16 to 4.
Command Camelot 2. Camelot 2 reporting both structures destroyed, 2 out of 4 scuds destroyed, SAM defenses untouched in target area for Camelot 2.
I can't let Camelot 2, I take it you guys are to go now.
Say your last?
I take it you guys are at
Yeah, we're guns only. We're currently heading towards the tanker.
Copy that. Camelot 2, if you wish, you can bypass tanker and RTV at El Dafra.
Roger, we'll do the ranging on that. Thanks.
What, you got 96 X-ray? You want me to check it out?
Yeah, 96 X-ray. Let's check it out.
Mako 1 is Dakota. RT, so returning to tanker.
I've got 18 miles for... I've got 150 miles. My FPOS says 4,300 remaining. We would be okay.
One's targets are destroyed.
Let's go straight for it then. In that case, let's budget that second. And we are going to be coming 194.
Not a problem.
Who's dropping for 194?
Command Echo 2-3, checking out of area, both flight lead and Echo 2-2, both died. Echo 2-3 is RTV. Copy that there, Echo 2-3, I take it all ships restore.
Just keeping you on your toes.
That was a little freaky.
Right?
Bingo.
Funny thing is when you were flying out, you were doing like S patterns float.
I was seeing that too. Did you see when we were egressing? It was like, you could even see the contrails he was making were getting fucked up.
Yeah.
What kind of do you mean, like desync stuff or?
Yeah, like your contrails on the egress out when you're going northwest were like big giant check marks because your plane was desyncing so bad.
Well, I'm glad that wasn't happening while we were getting shot by SAMs. All right, boys, let's push the speed now. Let's have a look. What's the low state? I've got 7.9.
I'm at 5.9.
6.2.
Roger. Let's increase ever so slightly to 0.75. Actually, make that 0.78. And 280 in the box. Really looking forward to the tag view because there were some interesting distraction messages on Twitter.
Yeah, no, it was, I really wish we weren't rubber banded so bad, but I can imagine when you have like 40 something planes on a server, you know, I mean, I guess we can kind of expect that to happen.
Yeah, it's weird because it typically tends to happen by the tanker, but today it's been a little bit worse than that. I wonder if I don't know if they actually switched off the second instance on the box. Maybe that's the issue.
Hey, do you know what active we're gunning for here?
Just checking. Actually, saying that, I just realized that what base did they say we're supposed to redirect to?
Yeah, I'm out of that.
I thought I heard Almanon as well. You might want to double check.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, but on the kneeboard it's listed as 99 X-ray, so let me just check them. Command Camelot 2.
Go for command.
Can I check with you what the divert was for us? Was it Almenad, and is it 99 or 96 X-ray? The Newport says 99.
It is El Dafra. El Dafra is should be 96. So yeah, El Dafra is a typo.
Roger, Al Dafra. Roger, our Newport says 95, so we'll go 96. Thank you. Alright, so we're going Al Dafra, which is 96 according to Cyborg, so that's fine.
Yeah, we're 27 now.
Seems like the desync is getting better. I'm gonna try and get a little closer to you.
Roger. Current heading is 195, 280 in the box, 30.4 Angels.
Man, I'm still getting kicked quite a bit here.
I got myself trimmed out pretty good now.
Yeah,
I'm starting to get it again. I think when we get close, I'm going to come off you a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. Go cruise or something. Can you confirm when you dropped your stores, did your trims reset automatically? Or did you have to retrim as well? Or did you just trim for the pod afterwards?
I just trimmed for the pod afterwards.
Yeah, Roger, same here.
Yeah, offset, you're everywhere right now for me. It's like you're climbing a ladder, dude.
That's, yeah, definitely. It just kind of pitches your nose up every now and then brings you back. And you're also not showing the right livery for me, but that's just because I haven't made one for you yet, so we need to talk about that.
Okay.
No, as in, I need to ask you what you want on your jet. I can see yours, Poisons, looking good.
Yeah.
Were you able to rearm me fuel at this time? Copy that. All units, Kasaba is open for business. Trident 1 command, thanks for being the guinea pig.
Go ahead and fence out.
Two's fenced out 5.4.
2's fenced out 5.7.
Roger, 1 fenced out 7.3.
Did he give you an active for Aldafra?
No, I'm just gonna contact them now, and then we'll go from there. Or I won't, because it's not in the list just yet.
Victory, Bravo 2, command.
Don't forget your anti-skid, your hook bypass, your landing light.
Set.
Set.
Go lights off for me for just a second for a screenshot.
Great.
Thank you.
Choose lights off.
And back on. Sorry, it was external. What did you say?
Let's just have some poison if he thinks Wizard made the drop.
I hope he did. Last time we used a T-pod, he was having a hard time with it, overflying with the LGBs, so hopefully he had some distance on it this time and he didn't have any issues.
We should try to tighten it up for a real screenshot.
Are you getting less lag now?
It seems like I am, yeah.
As soon as we start getting close again, it looks like you start losing it though. Like I'm sucked in pretty good here, and now I'm seeing you bounce around again.
And train 1 moving back to the target area.
Yeah, what do I doing?
This is nuts. Looking good.
That's so long.
Oh yeah, here it starts for you.
Camelot.
Gonna take a quick down.
Oh, there's badges.
Yeah, let's spread out to cruise. I got some good shots though, guys. Good job.
Sweet. Yeah, it's weird. The second we get close, it gets wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's why we were getting such bad performance when we were by the tanker. I just think everybody over there was getting us a little messed up.
Approximate bearing is 355 for me.
Okay, looks like active on the airbase is runway 13 left.
130 left.
Camelot. 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
1-4 down.
2-1. Camelot. 2-1. Fly heading 205. 430. QFE 29.87. Runway 13. To pattern altitude.
Coming right for 205.
2.
3.
And nose down, idle throttles, -5.
2.
3.
Camelot. 1-3. Taxi to parking area. Camelot. 1-4. Taxi to parking area.
And let's expedite a little bit, -10.
2 for -10.
3.
Strange thing is nobody's on Freak or the airbase, and that's definitely looks like the right airbase.
I think I did hear other people were diverting to a bunch of other air bases though, so I don't know if we're the only ones here or not.
So the only way I worked out the runway was I was looking at people just lining up for it. That was strange. Let me check the Freak.
Yeah, I'm getting a ton of data link stuff down there, so.
Knuckles blowed.
Go ahead, bud.
Camelot. 1-2.
Is the tower Freak 251.1?
I got out on 126.5, sorry.
Roger. Copy. They got it on the alternate. Roger, we're inbound 18 miles.
130 active. It looks like the it's about 130 on the dial for getting down.
Yeah, Roger. We got the AI, which I was just wondering why there's nobody on the Freak. I'll dial into the other one. Alright, boys, it's 126.5 for the main tower Freak.
Choose on 1225.
Same.
Alright, we're gonna come in for an overhead brake, make a left turn to intercept now. Let's expedite further down to -50.
2 -15.
3.
Try to keep the speed at 350. And come echelon right.
3.
3 heads up, I'm probably gonna blip my speed brake a little bit here.
Roger. Aldafra, Camelot 2, flight of 3 Hornets, inbound from 310, 10 miles, overhead brake, full stop. And we're heading down to 1200.
Who has an open mic?
Altitude. Altitude.
Is that you, Knuckles?
Yeah, man.
And leveling off -10, coming up to -5.
2-1, request landing.
Hey, might as well hang out here. There's looks like there's nobody down there anyway yet. I don't know, where is everybody at?
There were still some jets that landed and got refueled.
On that fire base, Camelot 2-1, flight of 3 Hornets, 3 mile initial, overhead brake, full stop. Coming down to 1000.
Camelot.
And we'll brake just past the threshold.
Wind 035 at 3 meters per second. Runway 13.
Okay, one's in the brake.
Two's in the brake.
Three's in the brake.
Camelot 2-1, base. Camelot 2-1, short final.
Camelot 2-2 is base. Camelot 2-2 on short final.
Camelot 2-3 base to final.
One's down.
Two's on the ground. 3, watch the wake. Take the right side. I got washed out on the left.
Will do.
Camelot 2-1, leaving runway C, apron C.
Bingo.
Camelot.
Bingo.
2-3 final. Taxi to parking area.
I'm still getting it even on the right side here.
Yeah, nowhere for it to go, it's all empty. It spreads out.
Camelot 2-2 exiting taxiway Charlie. I think that might be the first time ever in a mission that I have an air-to-air refuel.
Yeah, I think this is maybe my second time. But double ugly for the win, yeah, it seems.
Looks like blood's down.
Yeah, guys, blood down. Where are you guys parked?
We all despawned. We
Roger.
were over in those little sheds off to your left.
Well, we all landed, so that's a bonus.
There's
And the
nobody in the
overhead brake
briefing room.
probably
We're
looks
still
pretty
offline.
damn good too.
Roger.
Little I don't know, paint transfer on the boat when we first started, so that's why we lost the boat to begin with. So you guys are tracking. But let's just get started. So it looks like everybody hit the tanker, if I'm assuming correctly, right?
In more ways than one.
That's what I heard. All right, so
our skipper lagged into the tanker and killed it. So yeah, there's a hit in the tanker, and then there's hitting the tanker.
Wow.
Yeah, Shell 3 was really laggy too. We just decided not even to try. It was so bad.
Hey, Cyborg, can I have a request?
I mentioned earlier that I looked down the scorecard for the mission, and I think there's like 50 people at one point or something like that. There's an enormous amount of people on the server. So
yeah, Cyborg, may I have a request for your tag view, please? Could you?
Say that again?
Could I have a request? Are you able to stream your screen rather than tag view? Because when you animate it, it just pops in to the render area, and when you pause, it comes up. When you pause, it comes up. When you pause, it comes up. When you pause.
Okay, stand by. Okay, stand by. Okay.
Always gotta be difficult.
It's bloat. You expect it from him.
I just don't want people to get seizures. Okay.
Too late.
Too late.
All right, is that better?
Thank you, sir. That's perfect.
Love you, bloat.
All right, so everybody else was playing with the tankers. I went ahead and went up, shot a harm at the SA2 on Keshem. It looked like it went dead. That allowed the Mako guys to go in from the rally point. I'll just stick to my flight real quick, and then we'll move on. Trident 1 kept hitting me up saying, "Hey, look, I'm waiting on my rally point too." So I went ahead and shot at the SA2 again. I also shot at the SA-19 that apparently took out the Victory 3 flight. We'll cover that in a second. All right, so let's go to Victory 3.
I don't think anybody from Victory 3 is here to defend themselves because they're a little sour. Oh, Warhawk's here. Never mind.
There we go.
Yep. Don't even start the trash talking.
Little sour. Warhawk has no room to talk.
Yep. All right. So backing up there. So there was our first problem. So as we were coming in, the plan was to come in treetop level. And at this point, Tiger had an odd input due to his menu came up in his VR goggles. We were fighting to get that down. He's fighting to get that taken care of, and he had a Rio screaming at him at the same time, saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" We didn't start getting painted by the SA-19 until there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll take the blame on this one. I totally forgot how close that SA-19 was to your guys' target, because that SA-19 is actually at the chemical weapon storage facility. So yeah, he is definitely
Yeah. Yeah. Have we known that? Have we even had an inclination that that was going to be an issue? We would have obviously done a lot different here.
Yeah,
right in their hiney hole.
Yeah. So it takes out.
So you got Warhawk.
Saber sitting. Yeah. Yeah.
So
we got Warhawk. Yep. And at pretty much at that point, once we knew the SA-19 was, I was just kind of like, yeah, screw it, we're done, because we're not getting through this. Because we were Tiger and I were loaded up with all iron bombs, and we were supposed to be the first one in, but because of the issue with his VR headset, that didn't happen that way. So that's a sad ballad of Victory 3.
I'm sorry to hear that, guys.
That's all right. Paybacks are a mother effer.
The A-10s, they went into their thing. I barely heard them on the radio, not so much. Let's see who else went to their target next. Okay, yeah, the 16s were getting shot at by the SA-2. That's before I got there. Let's see who else went up there first. Okay, looks like we'll focus on Chemlot 1 here. Next.
Okay, so we were at we had some problems on the tanker. It was lagging, so we just said screw it, we're going in. we didn't really get. We dropped all our bombs. I think we hit everything there, including a couple of the ZSUs on the ground. The only thing that happened was a spike by the SA-10 and a spike by an SA-6. So that was about it.
Okay, so no shot from the 10, huh?
No, just got spiked. Nothing else.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that's pretty much cake run for you guys, then I take it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I came in a little bit late, but hit my target.
Better late than never.
Nice.
Good job.
All right.
Yeah, I think we had a couple more bombs go in there.
Yeah, there was. I came back around one more time and dropped 2 more bombs.
And that's it. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Yeah, good job, guys. Let's see here. Shang, all right. Okay, we'll follow Camelot 2 with bloat.
Okay, we pushed in. We probably were about 20 miles in trail with respect to the target area when these guys dropped. So we decided to drop in one pass. Good suggestion to drop the lighter bombs first because they have a longer range, and then drop on the buildings. So we doubled up on the buildings. We were a flight of 3, so we wanted to make sure the buildings get destroyed, and then we split up 2 scuds for my number 2 and my number 3. And each, and then I spotted 2 short-range SAMs on there, so I picked off those. I think one of them maybe moved, the other one I didn't see on the pod afterwards. We destroyed both the buildings, and then we got 2 of the scuds.
Looks like we got 4 bombs short.
Nice looking drop, though.
Yeah. It's like something you see over World War II or something.
Yeah. Then we came off northwest and flowed back to the IP. We had I had a crashed desktop probably about 10 miles out from the carrier, so so I had to load back. So when my guys were holding on the tanker at the beginning of the mission, they were getting some really bad performance as well with Camelot 1. So we decided to split off. So when I joined them again, and we, just before the IP, we did not hit the tanker at all. And then on the way back, we got a divert that was well within range. So that was it.
Okay. All righty. Let's see here. Camelot. Don't work these guys. Who else?
Oh, can I just add one thing? Thank you very much to, I think you guys in Bengals were dealing with the SA2s, and we basically had the second SA2 was literally just in time. We were just entering its range when it got taken out on the inbound.
Ah, awesome. We'll switch to Bengal 1. I think they were doing some air-to-air stuff.
Yeah, it was for the most part uneventful. Pretty much had one incident. Most of us were able to tank. I think only one wasn't able to by the time it got real bad, but that scattered us pretty good. Only thing we had happen, a couple MiG-21s popped up. We were coming down south. I sent Lucky and Taser, who joined us, to take care of them. And then at that point, a couple F5 spawned at Keshem, which Nighthawk and I went to go take care of. I think I haven't seen what they did to those. I think they took them out fairly easily. Let's see.
Oh. Okay, so Taser and Lucky, you guys shot simultaneously at each target then?
Yeah, they're not in here. They're flying in the other thing.
Oh,
Yeah, so I
that's
sent
right.
them first, and then the F5s popped up. I think they took care of these guys. I'm not sure exactly how, but looks like a couple. Did I get away?
Yeah, Taser got his. Lucky.
Pretty sure Lucky got him. I thought he did. Ah, there it is. Maybe not. Well, there we go.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Lucky got him.
Yeah. So meanwhile, couple spawned at Keshem. They were hard as hell to spawn. Those things were so tiny. It took me forever
Yeah,
to find
they're
them.
a little hard.
Eventually, I picked them up on radar. I think one dodged my first 120, splashed the other one with it, and then the other one I ended up finishing with an X. Yeah, bastards. We got the radio call there coming from Keshem, so I was also like trying to scan the runway itself and find them.
Ah, gotcha.
But they snuck up on a.
Yeah, no dots. What up?
Yeah, the dots were turned off for the mission, so I'm not
so
sure.
small.
No dots in the Tomcat.
That was also just in time because we are the flight you can see on the horizon right now, just crossing Keshem Island.
Oh yeah.
So I think
Just
this guy
above that.
defeats that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I get the next guy pretty easy.
I take it that first missile was supposed to hit him.
It was supposed to. Decided not to. Kind of surprised. I don't know how sure how, it was pretty close because by the time I picked him up, I'm not sure how he managed to beat that one. Well played though.
So then you're.
That guy was no trouble.
Man, would you? Okay, there it is. I was like, I missed the missile. Where'd it go?
Yeah, it was always real close. I was having a lot of trouble finding them and then getting them locked. I feel like this guy could have like tried something, but never really did. Wow, your track is real messed up there.
Yeah, it's skipping. I must
Yeah,
be.
all those jerks are lag spikes.
Yep.
Yeah, I hit him with a couple guns, didn't kill him, and then ended up just being like, "Fuck this," because he was jumping around a whole lot because of the lag spikes. And
okay.
I eventually just I was like, I'm not getting my guns on him anymore, anyways.
Jeez.
Yeah, so a few loop-de-loops, and then I just stuck a 9X up in them. It was just like I really wanted the guns, but it was just nah, this is happening.
Nice fight.
Yeah, thinking like top of this loop is when I do it, maybe.
There it is.
Yeah, that was about the point. I was just like, all right, fuck this. It's gonna go.
I
knew by the time I get it nice and lined up and just have it perfectly on it, and then he'd jump out of the way anyway. So.
Gotcha. All right, let's go
Yeah,
with
other than
the
that, it was quiet. We all was rearmed, went back to Kasab.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Bones asked me earlier if Kasab was open. And I said I don't remember. Then
It was open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tried and hit it up, and
man.
he said it was open and ready for use. So
It's a lot closer than anything else. I'll tell you that.
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. A lot more interesting getting into too.
Some people flying like brake patterns in that little valley there. I was hearing.
Oh, that's funny. All right, we'll go with Victory 1 and 2.
Yeah, Victory 1 died tanking, so they're out.
Okay.
Victory 2 was in port observation when Victory 1 died tanking and killed the tanker. We diverted to Texaco 3-1 off the coast of Iran.
Yep.
We got gas. I inherited Victory 2-2 canopy ejected halfway, and the pilot halfway through the flight for no reason. The Rio stayed in the plane, which in multiplayer can't happen. So they respawned and burned all the way back up here to join us. We got gas off a tanker actually, and I inherited Piddles from VF111. He was flying. I had Michael from our original flight and Gremlin from Victory 1-1 who had respawned because he died on the tanker. So we just formed a new Victory 2. We got gas. I put 2 of them down on the deck at Kasab to rearm and refuel instead of trying to fuck with the tanker. We come up here, tried to do this. Apparently the lag, the sudden acceleration of the lag causes the Tomcat's INS to frag out and not be useful. So our precision munitions were toasted. We switched to CCIP and turned them into dumb bombs, came around and did our runs, killed our target there at Gulf, the Silkworm launcher there, that one right there. We killed that bad boy. I just watched a little bit. We do some CCIP drops and some gun runs on it, and we turn around and fly back to Aldafra and land.
Okay, yeah, I meant to ask you because when I was drilling holes in the sky, I was watching you guys go in. I was like, man, why are there bombs missing? But yeah, that makes sense then.
Yeah, I had a perfect lineup, perfect drop. Targeting pod said it was perfect. Laser came on automatically, and the bombs are hitting a mile and a half off a target. It was just, and what happens if the lag jerks the Tomcat really hard, the Rio will see it because I'll black out because of instantaneous G's, and it frags your INS and you can't drop bombs.
Oh man, yeah, because I think I was watching Mando do a CCIP drop. I was like, well, what's on here? But
Well, that explains the black screens I was getting then.
Yeah, if you get a black screen, your INS is fucked. So don't try.
Wow, that sucks. Oh, yeah, well, good job then doing the CCIP then with the threats there.
We over-adapted, we overcame, and
Yeah.
we killed our target.
Man, well, that's pretty awesome. So the Rapier site didn't mess with you guys at all, huh?
Nope. We kind of tried to stay south of it, and we tried to stay away from Keshem so the Hawk wouldn't light us up. We got some spikes here and there, but we got away from it. We did get lit up by the SA-6 north of us there at Abu whatever when on our first pass, but we got launched on even, but we turned around and outran it.
Did you get spikes from the Hawk on Keshem at all?
Yes. Couple spikes, not much. I mean, I think we would only when we were really far to the west of our target area where we're just getting little warnings, little spikes from the Hawk, but not bad. We got a lot more carrier wave or CW continuous wave spikes from the frigates in the port on occasion than we did anything else.
Yeah, I was just curious because when we went in to take that Hawk site out later, we were over top of it. We didn't get nothing from it.
No, we were definitely getting lit up with Hawk. We definitely had HK warnings off to our west.
Yeah.
Lot 2 had one spike as well from the Hawk.
I mean, it was crazy. It was a little weird, funky, but I would say all in all, Victor 2 had a great time tonight. We just stored our target. Everybody flew well. They adapted to the extenuating circumstances and did a great job. And thank you, Cyborg, it was a great mission. And the lag kind of caused some issues, but it was fun as fuck. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, sorry about the lag, but yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Not your problem. The lag's not your problem.
The server's up in Canada, isn't it? That's probably what it is.
Probably is.
8 gigs of RAM, ARM processor.
So I just have one question for the Victory flight.
Yes, sir.
How is it that 104 ended up ejecting on the runway when they landed?
Oh, I said, fuck it, we're home.
Entertainment.
I said, you know what, we'll walk, we're good here, and punch the booger out because he kicked me out over the ocean.
Oh, shit.
We go through ejection seats pretty quickly in 103.
Victory may be a little bit different than your squadron.
All right, Bones, you're up. So you guys hit the tanker first. Didn't run to the SA2.
We didn't hit the tanker at all. Well, actually, 3 and 4, 3 and 4 was able to get some gas, but the lag was just too bad. So we diverted to Menard, refueled, and took off, and then went after this Hawk site. Didn't get any indications from it. We just found it was with the targeting pod, and then went in and basically just wiped it off the map completely. We had issues with Mavericks. I think me and Arclight both, Maverick wouldn't come off the rail no matter what we tried. And then,
Oh wow.
And then, so we just jettisoned those. I think, who was the other one? Squirrel. I think he got his off. But yeah, I couldn't figure out what was going on with the Maverick. It would lock, and you get every indication, but it wouldn't just come off the rail. Yeah, they kind of doubled up on those two.
Yeah. Oh.
But once we expended all of our JDAMs and Mavericks, so to speak, then we went at them with guns.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Where the heck is that going?
Well, let's track it.
Look
at that.
That's a.
Oh yeah.
That's an interesting.
You just Tokyo drift a bomb.
Have you got any more of those by chance?
It's an interesting attack profile. I think this is this is maybe my first attempt with the Maverick. I made a couple attempts and just nothing happened. I eventually dropped it and then went in with guns.
That sucks too, because that's like a wasted pylon.
Yeah. Second attempt.
Ooh, that was a good spike. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. There's one of the Mavericks.
Squirrel got his off, so he took out the ZSU.
Gun run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do I see the Marine Corps overcoming and adapting?
You do.
Nice.
Every Marine's a rifleman, so we went back to old school. Went to our roots.
Amen. Amen, brother.
Went to our
311.
You guys use your iron sight on the HUD?
Yep. Yeah. I held my finger out there and put made a circle with my other hand and lined the sights.
That's a hawk sight down.
And then once after we did finished off the hawk sight, I sent a harm after the search radar that was at the SA2 site, and then the other two went after the SA6 up there. I am not sure on whether they got that or not.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, SA19.
Yeah, there's 15s and 19s over here at Banner Boss.
Yeah, the 15s about. Okay.
All right.
Somebody's
I
been
think there's
taking
one more going
notes.
that way too.
And
oh, got a 15.
15 down. Yeah, I think Arclight went in and weaseled it up for Squirrel to get that harm off.
Yep, you sure did.
And then we just flew straight back to Kasab and landed. And we put like our entire squadron into the airfield in like a 5 minute span.
Squirrel, Bones, Arclight, where'd your 88 run off to? Did you launch it?
It was the one that got shot down.
Oh, Arclight got shot down?
No, his harm did. It's the one It's the one the SA-15 shot down.
So then where did yours go there, Bones? I missed that one.
Search radar at the SA-2 side on Keshem.
I got you. Okay. All right. I need to check these ships. I don't know if Mako got those ships or not.
Doesn't look like it.
I'm feeling no because they were lighting my ass up all night long.
Yeah. Well, I had the ships not to fire, kind of like handicapped them a little bit because those Chinese frigates they'll tear you up. They really will. So, all right. Well, I think that's it. Did I miss anybody's flight? So.
Yeah. Go ahead and zoom in on that Kasab. I want to see how spaced out we were when we came in there.
They weren't.
Nice.
About a mile out.
You would think. Yeah, it looks like we practiced that.
Wow. Look at that.
We did not.
Oh, there's Lucky.
224 kicking ass to taking names tonight. Nice job, gentlemen.
Yeah, good job, guys. Yeah. So anything for me that I need to take note of besides typhus?
We'll talk Saturday at the meeting.
I might just
maybe SA-19 placement, but everything else was wonderful.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Hawk didn't come up, and these guys, they should have been shooting at you too, the rapier sight.
Yeah, I wasn't mad. I allow it.
No, they didn't shoot at us. We flew over them with impunity. They never shot at us. Allowed us to kill that silkworm with no issues.
I made the first iron drop and was supposed to pull out at 26, pulled out at 16, thought I was going to get my ass kicked, and my RWR wasn't even mad.
Yeah, the JTF guys, they did a fairly decent job. I didn't see any issues. The A10s definitely did their job, that's for sure.
16s, well, they were 16s.
Yeah, I don't see them do anything with the convoy, but the convoy might have already died. Yeah, the convoy just sat there. It didn't look like they took out the Cobras either that launched. Yeah, because the Cobras ended up going back. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I got, guys. Yeah, I'll post some pictures. I took some snaps while I was floating around, so.
Nice. So Cyborg spamming media tonight.
Exactly. I'm gonna play Snapper. So.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
103. Any final words in 103 chat room?
Thanks for the good flight, fellas.
Good stuff, Cyborg. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Cyborg.
No problem.
Was great fun.